Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you had a good week so far. Let me give you 1 second. Take it right off here. Cool. So let's get started. Let me do a quick sound test. Sound test. Check. So let's get. Yeah, sounds okay. Let me bring the microphone. Yes. A little bit more close here. So let's see if the sound is okay. Beep boop beep boop. I did it. Beep boop beep boop. I did it. Yeah, sounds okay. So with that, I would say let's jump into animating. So let's see, maybe I have to warm up a little bit. Didn't sketch today. So I have to find my way back in a little bit. Sketching, 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 sketching. And with that, I would say let's start. So, cool to stream also again today. I think it's the second time this week. Cool to stream also. If you can't hear me so good, let me know in the chat. And with that, I would say let's jump into it. So this was the last animation where we explored a little bit joint breaking motion. Yeah, did some different joint breaking movements here. Explored that a little bit. Also delay a little bit the motion. Practice some overlapping action. And yeah, combined that with joint breaking. Learned a little bit from the animator survival kit. So these were the things from the last time. So now I'm going to quickly warm up a little bit. Just a little bit warming up. Warming up a little bit. So sketching a couple of simple shapes here to warm up. Also get a little bit in a more relaxed learning mood. Losing a little bit or letting go the tension, the stress, all these things from the day, from work, and getting a little bit relaxed here. Sketching a couple of lines to come in a good drawing flow. These lines doesn't have to look good. It's more about finding a rhythm and yeah, coming in a good flow with sketching. Just taking a couple of small minutes, short minutes, not too long, but to sketch a couple of simple shapes here. And then maybe also in perspective. So when then starting to animate in a second, we feel already a little bit more comfortable in placing some lines. It feels more natural. That's very helpful. Yeah, just to take a couple of minutes to get a little bit more loose here and letting go of the tension. And also getting here in the state, the mental state, learning new things. Cool. Maybe quickly sketching here also a little bit volume. Doesn't have to be too accurate. Just to get into the drawing flow. Cool. So with that, I would say let's jump into the next project here. We started new canvas, also sketched a little bit, explored it. So today we're going to explore a little bit how to animate weight, and also learning more from the Animator Survival Kit. I'm on page 257 right now. And yeah, taking it easy, exploring a little bit weight. Let's see what we can learn from that. And progressing here on with our animation journey, learning new things, especially overlapping action we explored in the last streams was super helpful to explore that, but also how to break joints, how to deal with that motion to give your animation a little bit more dynamic was also super helpful to do that. So for example, we have here some kind of a stone here. And now character will look a little bit more down here. Maybe like that. It's more about the movement here of the back from a straight to a curve. We know that pattern already also. See, maybe placing the head now here, or even going more down with the body. Like that maybe. Also the other head. Like that. So I think the key thing here, what we are exploring, is how to show that this character here is actually in the animation, that this thing here, the stone, is actually super heavy and not so light. And yeah, how according to that, how we could show that in the character movement. That's a little bit the thing here we're exploring. Maybe like that. Now the back here gets more round. And it's really right now more about the basic principle here, showing that movement and how we can show that he's actually having troubles here to lift that stone. And actually, like what we could do is, so I think we can do it again after this one. Then the example, the body is around the stone and trying to lift that. So yeah, maybe we're going to fix it. So maybe placing it a little bit more here. Or we're leaving it like that. I mean, let's keep progressing for now and see if it's working like that or not. And if not, let's analyze why. Okay. So he's even getting more down here. Sometimes I also like to start with the feet so we know when to add a step or not. Can be also helpful. Maybe like that. And all the head comes here. And also what we see a lot in 2D animation is also what I wanted to say, sorry. What we see also in 2D animation, starting the sentence again, is this dynamic of like having the back or part of the body curved like that, then straight again, and then also again to the other direction. Actually similar to when animating a flag, where we would also have like this motion and then this motion again. Yeah, so you often have like curves and these getting to straights and then curve to the other sides. Yeah, these patterns can be found a lot in 2D animation or animation in general. Quickly adjust here the body shape, maybe like that. And then he's going to try to lift up this stone here. Maybe again starting here with the foot. Maybe something like that. Maybe a little bit more to the front. like that. And now it's lifting the stone a little bit. With all his power. Power! Maybe like that. So it doesn't look too healthy here, this position, to be honest. But, I mean, for now. And also maybe the head and the body should be a little bit more to the front. Maybe something like that. Quickly adding a couple of lines here. So we are also consistent here in terms of what's in front of the body, what's behind. Maybe like that. And now it's going here to lift this stone here. Cool. Next one. It's now pulling it. On his legs. Maybe like that. And now the stone here. And this will be already a bigger shift of the total size. The stone will come up here now. Maybe like that. And now the real struggle begins, where he will never recover from. My back! Oh. I mean, already by animating it, you can feel a little bit your back, like how heavy it must be. Maybe like that. And I mean, it's always important also to make the sounds, how it would feel like to lift this thing here. Maybe something like that. Cool. I mean, I feel like a little bit like from this position to this position. Now the distance is a little bit too big, also to the ground. Maybe one more, like a drawing in between, but it works like that, like especially when thinking of key drawings and thinking which drawings do we need to tell the story here for this animation. I think that's working good. Cool. Cool. So here he's lifting the stone off. And then in the next one, we have again the reverse of the spine here. Where he's trying now to lift it even more up. I mean, there's even like competitions, like these super heavyweight competitions with the strongest athletes in the world who are only training techniques to do these kind of things here. Would be also interesting maybe to watch them and see how the technique, how are they doing it, and then yeah, animating it and observing what we could learn from that. So maybe here another leg staying like that, and that's okay. Also this one here like that. This one is behind. And then now in the next one, it's going to pull it up. And sketching here the feet. I keep the position of the feet the same because there's so much weight on him that these things are not moving so much. But now what we also have here, we'll get a little bit more from the other leg here. And now he's lifting it stone up on his upper body and almost dying from that action. That's what it's look like. Maybe like that. I mean, it looks heavy. That's a little bit the goal here. This here also feels again a little bit too much of a jump. So somehow sketching here and in between how he's managing this movement, this up movement here. I mean, this is also strong. Like, especially if the stone is super heavy, it's a strong act where he has to use a lot of muscles to do that. And now here in this one, leg again. Get straight also quickly. It means always different, but for now, like one onion skin, to see one frame before is enough. Back he gets straight. It is going a little bit up here actually. and trying to hold that weight. Maybe like that. And now again, stone here going a little bit up. And also the arm here stretching a little bit more. Like that maybe. Cool. And then I think here the last one is where he's then falling over. Not a surprise, but to finish it here off. Quickly that last position here. Like that. Cool. A little bit more to the back here. Maybe like that. And of course here you could also tell the story to the end by properly sketching the key positions here that are fitting there. But I think, yeah, to explore this first attempt here, this first movement, I love this example from the Animator Survivor Kit. Super, super cool. Yeah. Cool. So with that, we will do a quick break, 5 to 10 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. I think more 5. But yeah, then we're going to explore the next examples, exploring more what's important when animating weight. If you have any question, let me know in the chat. That was that. Super fun also. Yeah, especially I think a key thing we can observe and keep in mind is really like this movement. Example, if we are starting here. So let's go to frame 1. Here the back, look at the back is straight. Now it's curved. Then it's curved to the other direction. Then it gets more straight again. And here again we have that movement. These movements are super important. These switching movements from the back curved like that, straight, and then curved to the other sides are key here and are crucial to convey that weight, and also that the whole body is adapting to lift that weight. Yeah, that's a key thing here to take away. Super cool. See you in a couple of minutes. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Cool. Okay, we're back. Cool. We do quick sound test. I think should be good. Test, test, test. Oh, dee. Yeah, should be fine. Quickly adjust here everything. Adjust here everything with the sound. Quickly adjust here everything. Adjust here everything. Okay, cool. With that, I would say let's get back into animation phase. How to animate weight. Beep boop, beep boop. Let's get into it. Cool. Where do we left off? Quickly here. Okay, so we left off with this animation here, learning from the animator survival kit how to pick up a stone. I know you were asking this your whole life, like how to animate that. So here you have an example. Ah, that's great. Sometimes you have to see things in life from a different perspective. And with that, let's get to the next one. Okay. So let's get to the next one. Also here what's cool to see interesting in the next one, I think it's a kind of a walk cycle shown just with like something heavy. Let's quickly maybe explore this one. This will be a little bit more, feels like a little bit more technical in the first approach. But let's see. How we going to approach that? So we have a character standing here. Maybe like that. And we're focusing really only about the base and the basic shapes here. Like that. And we have here that little bit space for the hip. And then the one leg here goes out like that maybe. Also a little bit big, maybe like that. See? And then one leg here is going down here. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. So that's the first one. And the second one will be somewhere here. Like that. Does this one make sense? See the second. Quickly indicate that this one is behind, you know. Done it already thousands of times now. So, but everyone was joining for the first time. To sketch in a couple of lines for the leg that is behind the body also can help a little bit to make the readability a little bit more easy. Like that. Cool. Also maybe if we already have the razor tool here in the hand, let's use it and clean things up just slightly. So here we have our legs, and now we have super straight our arm here. To indicate where the joint is, maybe like that. So, and in his hand, he lifts like a heavy something, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe like that. Doesn't have to be perfect now, but something like that. That he has in his hands here. Cool. So let's make the brush size here get a little bit smaller. Beep, 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 beep. Smaller, smaller, smaller. Cool. So that's our first one, and also the hand here on the other side of the body. Of the body. Of the body. Yeah. Cool. So here's the position number 1. Okay. So, and I think what will be crucial here in this one will be actually this, the head position. I think stays almost the same. Stone position stays the same because it's so heavy, or almost. So yes, that's why I meant it's a little bit more technical. But let's see how we will do that. So now this was the contact position. Contact. And now we're doing passing position. And here I think almost, let's see if it works. If we keep this leg almost the same here, let's see. And the body's really smooth, moving slowly, step by step. Maybe like that. This one also stays. But what's only changing is here that this leg here is coming forward. So we would have it here and here probably. And passing the other leg. Like that. And then we could say the other leg follows, or this is even moving only forward. Let's maybe do it like that. But now even again like that. And here under this rock, this again stays here because it's so heavy. Has to move slowly one leg after the other. And now this leg's even coming more forward. Maybe like that. And here again we would see stone. Clean things up here. Like that. And then now with the next one, he would move with this leg forward. And here's also the question. We could also give him a little bit, like let him actually move then also forward. So he's making slowly progress to the front by lifting this heavy rock. Also cool to see that, yeah, also how to differently design walk cycles by giving him weight, and how it's like the same principle stays, like that we have like one leg moving forward and then the next one, like we also know from walk cycles, or how we first here sketch in the contact position, then the passing position, and then again the contact position. So the planning stays similar, but of course execution in terms of considering the weight will be a little bit different. Cool to see. If you have any question, let me know in the chat. And with that, let's see at the next pages from the Animator Survival Kit. Maybe let's look at the next one here. In terms of weight, those things can fall depending on the weight. Quickly sketching here a terrible hand in. A terrible hand. And here with this place of and then here slitting somewhere on surface. On the surface. And then flattens out. Also cool to see. Also something to keep in mind. How something yeah, that is floating down would be also cool to observe different kind of fabrics here and how they fall down and how to show that. Also super cool. The next one here, the example. I think this is some kind of a jacket. We observe that. And yeah, it's also just to start thinking about weight. Especially, I love this Animator Survival Kit for that. Having simple examples And then you start also to observe more and more in reality, like how weight is behaving in physics, also like how are fabrics behaving, different things, and how we can differently animating them, um, depending on the weight on the fabric. Find that super interesting, also super fun, and also then in animation how we can push that a little bit or play with that. Also here, also then I think a key thing also, especially with fabric, what's happening, like where's the motion going, and then with the air here is going inside here, so that's why the total volume is expanding here, and then yeah, lying down on a surface. Also super simple, but still I feel like very effective. Cool. And of course, that's also cool. A thing like how many drawings do you actually need to tell your story? So like we have here 1, 2, 3 drawings only, and you understand what's happening. I like that also to not overcomplicate things, especially when learning new movement patterns. Don't waste too much time. Um, yeah, on like how this could fall down. Um, Later you can always like make it more fancy, like let it fall more down like that, or straight, or Z, or depend, or whatever. But yeah, in the beginning, like things like, yeah, to keep it simple like that. And also with your drawings, don't focus too much like that this here is looking good. It's more like of a learning stage right now, and not of producing something like of high quality, where the style of this, or telling a story in terms of you have your own written story or a script or whatever, and then of course the line quality goes hand in hand with the animation. Yeah, but here it's more for yourself actually. Um, yeah, and then also line quality naturally, or sketching things a little bit more faster, comes with time. Um, yeah, by itself. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do the next one here. I mean, this will, I think, get maybe a little bit tricky. Let's see. Maybe let's do really this one like this. Maybe let's do it like, try it like that. And see. Increase the opacity a little bit. Create a new animation row on top and see how this will work. Like that. So we'll plan it out here first. More rough. For spending too much time here on each frame. And here the leaf will be a little bit more having more in-betweens. And then picking up speed here again, like that. And then changing direction here again. And flying down here. So this one has to get, of course, on the next layer here. Should create a new one. And also here, what we're doing is exploring a little bit like how a leaf that is more light in comparison to the other ones before, where we sketched a little bit more heavy objects and how the characters according to that behaving. And here a little bit, yeah, like how a leaf that is more light behaving when falling down. Like it's not like a stone falling straight down, obviously, but yeah, how to show that in animation. And also here, similar to the character or walk cycles, what I'm doing is taking a little bit time to sketch a couple of key drawings here to see how the animation would look like before spending too much time with it. And really sketching only the essential shapes here that are needed. And now it's here falling. Okay, and with that we can add now, quickly go here to timeline. No, not add a track, assign multiple cells and assign by cell name. So we make ourselves a little bit more space here in between. So with that, we can add a couple more in betweens here. And now here the fun starts. Make the brush a little bit smaller, like that. And now here the curve. What's happening is, like, we could even push it more extreme, but I will show it now quickly, is we have a lot more drawings here in the curve stage. So with then playing it, it gets obviously slower when being in a curve, on a loop like that, and then again faster when going down that loop. And one more here. One more here. And again. A couple more here. Even one more here. So the leaf is slowing down here. then one in between here, and then it's getting faster again here. And yeah, with that we get a nice motion here. How the leaf is falling down. And here it's picking up speed. And here again gets a little bit more slow. Again here a curve. And again picking up speed here again. And then again maybe one more here like that. So let's quickly go to edit track again. Assign multiples. Oh no, we're doing before edit track. We name the timeline order. And now edit track, assign multiple cells. Every second frame, one drawing like that. And now we can play what we animated here. And with that, yeah, we can convey a little bit in a cool way some weight. Play it again. Of course, there's room for improvement, but I think the basic movement looks cool. Play it again. And yeah, a key thing here, what's helping a lot is first to start with a movement below your leaf or whatever you're animating below that, or fish or whatever, or a piece of paper like this example here also. And then on top, you're animating first your key drawings like that. And then you're adding your in-betweens. And what you want to do in essential is add more in-betweens where you have like curves. So you want to have more drawings in between these parts, this part, or for example here, here. Other parts where you want to have more drawings, and with that, these parts get a little bit slower. And on your straights, or where the curve is not too close or too too close at each other, these lines, you leave a little bit more space, or can even use a smear or a squash and stretch, and with that you can achieve a result like that, where you have that rhythm in your animation. Super cool. Super cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we're doing one more example here, or if we leave it like that for today. Let's see what else. And I think also in the Animator Survival Kit, we have things like pressure and weight. That's also super interesting. But yeah, I think we will explore that in the next stream. So almost 1 hour and 30 minutes live for today. It was a super fun stream. Thank you everyone for watching and joining the stream. I hope to see you again in the next stream. With that, I would say like that before ending the stream. Yeah, we will continue the next time exploring again weight. Going forward, exploring the last pages of the animated survival kit. Super excited for that. If you missed the stream, I will also add the highlights on my socials. And yeah, if you have any question, you can comment also on everywhere on my socials in the comment section or write me a direct message. Cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. Again, see you in the next stream.